Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I have a very special guest. If you are a student studying in Cyprus or you're studying abroad, this is a video that you must watch. We're going to be talking about so many things that I'm very sure will be helpful for you guys and you guys will be so interested in. So, my beautiful guest, can you introduce yourself?
So my name is Abigail Richmond Gazy. Very soon I'll be a doctor. I'm a PhD student in my third year. And today I'm here with wonderful and beautiful Kike. So watch out for more infos.
Exactly. We have so much in store for you, so make sure you stick around. Firstly, we are in the island we call Cyprus, and people have a lot to say about Cyprus. And I always love hearing my guests' perspective on how Cyprus is. How long have you been here?
I've been here. Next month I'll be 2 years in this country.
Okay. And so far, how has it been?
Hot, sweet, like a mixture of everything, basically. A mixture of everything.
So you would say you're enjoying your stay here?
Yeah, at the beginning it was quite frustrating. It wasn't easy because sometimes when you relocate to a new country, especially a country that is not common to go to, and you have no relative or relative people who know someone
Exactly.
in a kind of country like that, it's quite difficult to settle in because you just don't know who is the right person, where to go to in terms of struggling and all of that. So at the beginning it was tough, but the situation puts you in a situation where you have been forced to learn and survive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so on point. But I also want to know if you have any things you wish you knew before you came here, like anything you wish you knew before you came here.
Sometimes the internet don't really give us all the information that we need before relocating to a different country. And then secondly, sometimes even when we are being told the truth, we're like, okay, if the place is difficult, why don't you
come
back home?
Exactly.
Yeah, so sometimes you just have to go and see for yourself. And if you want to go back home, you go. But some of us, like me for instance, I remember when I was leaving Ghana to Cyprus, I remember my mom giving me all her life savings. So there was nothing like going back because are you trying to say that like the money is wasted, all the investments?
That's so true.
So sometimes it also puts you in a very challenging and difficult situation that you are being forced to thrive. And that is the good thing, because now you have the experience, you have seen it all. If you're able to live in Cyprus, you can live anywhere. Like if you're able to live in Cyprus without a support from home, you can literally live everywhere. And lack of knowledge too, sometimes we don't do more research, because actually when I got here was when I even realized that we had the North Cyprus and then the South Cyprus, and then it is not the easy way to pass through to Europe. So it was all like coming hard at me. I'm like, wow. So there are a lot of things that I wish I knew, but even if I had knew, I would have like still not believed it. So you
Exactly.
see, so there's nothing like I wish I knew. Even if you know, cry, you will still come. Nothing I would say would convince you not to come.
If your
So you
mind
need
is
to come and see.
Exactly.
Yes, you really need to come and see. But it's about time. When someone is moving to a different country, you need to be financially stable, because some of us, we are blessed, we are favored, and we are able to meet people that can just help us instantly. But your situation might be different. Everybody's situation is different. We know there is God, but be self-conscious as well. Yeah.
Talking about financial stability, I feel like majority of people coming to Cyprus are like students, whether PhD, whether undergraduate. They're all coming to Cyprus for a reason, to study, to do something, to make a living. So I want us to go to the aspect of finances and money, and I want to know what's a money rule in Cyprus you feel like everybody should know.
Okay, so if you want to survive in this Cyprus, this economic system, I believe that you should have a skill. Be it that you know how to braid your hair, because honestly, if you are a master's student and you are coming here to do your PhD and you say, oh, I have a degree in I already have masters, I already have a degree. Oh, if I get here, I'll secure a job and be going to school. It's a whole lie, because you and I know that we can't learn a language that easily. If you can speak Turkish, fine. You have the high chance of getting a good job here. But if you can't speak Turkish, are you willing to become a cleaner for a very long hour and just go to class and you are tired, and then you sometimes you question yourself, like, is this PhD thing a thing? Like, is it a mistake? Because honestly, you work because this place, it's not like Africa that when you go to certain offices, you sit down, you work small, you sit down. Here you work. There's nothing like freedom, because they want to know that, okay, the money we are giving to you, they want to benefit from it. So you work. In Africa, you don't work too hard like that, even though you work though. But this place is like work. You work to the extent that even when your salary comes, you are not too happy. Do you understand? Your salary will come, but like this frustration, like all these
that
things
you went through, is like
and you can't even spend the money, because like you feel like, hey, what if one day I get tired of the job? What will I eat? And all of that. So how to stay how to be financially stable in this country is basically having a skill and learning to be an entrepreneur, to work for your own self. You have to build your networking system, meet people, involve yourself in activities, join churches, join communities, even if it is not your it is not your field. Just go, because you just don't know what the place holds for you, who you can meet, who can change your life. Because I met a total stranger and he changed my life. So I believe that networking is very important. So to be financially stable, you need to have a skill in this economy. You need to have something doing with your hands. That is why book is not always important. You can also be doing, like Kike, she's doing content. Very soon should have large followers where people would come and pay for advertisements, should be getting free gigs and all of that. If you're not someone who is into social media, I like this, I'm learning how to fix nails. You can learn makeup, you can learn how to braid, at least learn how to barber, look for something to do. And what I like about this country is that there are a lot of foreigners, like Africans here, that are willing to also patronize you.
Exactly.
So if you want to make money and stay financially stable in this country, you need to have a skill. And that is it. It's not always accounting or always doctor or anatomy. You need to find a skill. Yeah.
Well, even if we do, let's say, for instance, someone does have a skill, they make the money. I want to ask you, what's one money habit that has changed your life? Like one money habit that you feel like.
Okay. In my country, I remember when I received my salary or anybody dash me money and there is something I want to buy, I just go ahead. I don't even think twice about it. I just go directly and buy. But this country, you don't do that because you don't have a sister next door. We are all friends. We are not family members. No, because the person you are going to knock at their door is also struggling, bear in mind. So if you get any money, I have a simple rule. 2, for spending things that are necessary, like your toiletries, the food, your water. 20% of it goes there. Another 20% goes for savings. 10% goes to God. And the rest of the percentage still goes to savings, unless maybe you really need something that serious, like maybe we are in winter and your shoe that you have is sports. Yes, it's understandable. It's understandable. It's understandable. You can go and buy that shoe, but it shouldn't be like, I've gotten some money. You already have a winter shoe, but you like this shoe. You just want to buy. Or there's the latest iPhone 17 Pro Max has come. I want to change my phone. Like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Learning how to save, trust me, can save you from a lot of stupid things, because when you are broke, that is when men or other people would like to take advantage of you, and that is not what we want. We want to be our own. We want to be fully empowered by ourselves. We don't want anybody to take advantage of you just because you don't have something, or maybe you want an iPhone 14 Pro Max. you cannot afford or your friends have. Bear in mind, we are all coming from different background, but trust me, the end point will be so beautiful. Just sacrifice now, save. When you find yourself in a situation whereby you know that, okay, the money I have right now, I can, if I'm not working, it can take me up to 6 months to live on that money. That means you are ready to be able to do some other spendings, because you have money that can take you through 6 months without working. There is where you can buy things that you really want. It is difficult though, as women, we always want to wear something new, but let's just learn how to be content with what we have.
Okay, lastly, for those people who they're already here in Cyprus, or they're already studying abroad, and maybe they do not have a skill yet, or they are in the process of learning, and they're looking towards side hustles, like something to just keep them afloat in a way. What are things they should look for, and things to avoid when trying to get a side hustle?
Okay, so trying to get for a side hustle, if you have the energy to work for someone, you can actually, if you can find, fine. But if you cannot find, we are all students. Anytime we are being given an assignment to do, we are always looking at ChatGPT. So let's ask ChatGPT, how can I find a side hustle? And a lot of them will come. We have freelancers, we have different types of websites that you can actually work and make money money from these sites. And also some of these sites, you are also being forced to also study. If you don't have a side skill, you learn. You buy little, there are some books that you can buy $5, $10, sacrifice some money and buy these books. These books will train you, it will equip you, and at the end of the day, you even benefit from it. So you learn. If you don't have a skill, find one, sit down, think about it. What am I good at? When I started making these nails, I realized that when I'm looking at people doing it, I feel like, this thing I can do. This thing can't I do? This thing I can do. Some people too, they are hair lovers. They are always having neat and nice hair. This is a sign that you need to learn something about hair. Maybe you are a girl who loves to do your own makeup. You can start learning how to do makeup. Call your friend, come, let me try makeup on you. Gradually, you would achieve a skill. Don't wait for some huge money or something should come from somewhere before you acquire a skill. There are so many ways you can acquire a skill. Even you can even be a wedding planner, even when you've not been to any school that teaches them, but you can just go to ChatGPT. How can I become a wedding planner? What are some of the things I can look up to? What are some of the situations that can come? You learn case studies of people, and it will shock you that you will even do better than some people who have actually taken courses in that field. Yeah, so if you don't have a skill, learn, do research, and acquire one.
Okay. So another thing is, a lot of people on the island, when they come here, they have a lot of things to say about relationships, or rather the people here. They're like, oh, you hear one thing from one person, you hear another thing, but majority of the time they're always like, oh, maybe this person is all serious, and then you cannot find anything meaningful here when it comes to relationships. And you are in a very good, healthy relationship. And I feel like a lot of people would want to get your experience on that and what you have to say to all the people who have negative things to say about people or relationships here.
Okay, I believe that some people don't really want to be in a relationship. They want a partner who can support them, and that is a very wrong mentality. If you are going into a relationship with the aim of let me be in a relationship, maybe this guy will support me, he looks rich and all of that, that is where you get it wrong. It depends on the mentality that you have. If you are someone genuine, I believe that you need to be patient and the right one will just come. Don't force yourself. Is basically like where we are also coming from. Every relationship is tough from anywhere. Like in Ghana, my relationship, I had a very toxic relationships. But people are also saying they're having very toxic relationships in North Cyprus. But I am not having. So does it make Ghana bad? People go to Ghana and then they have like amazing relationship. But to me, what I would say is that I know here can be boring, here can be lonely. Don't rush into anything you are not ready for. because your friend have it, so you also want to have it. You want to experience campus life. No. If you have this intention, campus will it will over you, like it will destroy you. And then men, not only men, both men and women, sometimes we are not honest with ourselves. So even if someone says they like you and you truly like that person, don't give in too much. Let the person prove themselves to you that yes, it is you they wanted, it's you they like. And you will see, but most of us, we tend to avoid all the red flags. And the Nigerian men know how to treat women very well, to the extent that you can't even see red flags. That is why you need God in your life, because I cannot give you the best advice. Maybe what I'm saying is not what is actually going on. There's no like solid relationship advice there that will be like, oh, do this. The format that will work for me might not work for you. I came to Cyprus. Within 1 week, I found my boyfriend and we are getting married. Do you understand? Someone who has been here for 3 years, 4 years, has not even found anyone. So everybody's formula is different. It doesn't mean that I have not been through difficult times in relationship. I've actually been through, like, I remember when I was living Ghana, I was in a very committed relationship. And when I got here, I got to know someone just for 1 week. And I'm like, I just took my phone and called the person. It's over. Do you understand? Yes. The green flag, it was just everywhere. And there are some too, you just see green and red. Sometimes we also have to study people. We have to study people, how open they are and everything. We have to just have patience to study people very well, because people can be deceiving. As I'm sitting here, most probably what I'm saying are all lies. But how can you know? You will not know.
You can't know.
Do you understand? And I have an auntie that when she's going through difficult times, that's when she gained weight. Yes. When she's going through difficult, I think the PCOS girly.
Oh.
When they are going through a lot, they are depressed, their hormones messed up, and that's when they start to gain weight. I'm like, wow, you are really gaining weight, so you are living your life, you are chilling.
But in reality,
they are not. They are suffering. They are dying. They are dying inside. So everybody with a formula, but I believe that if you want to have a very good relationship, take off that mentality that I need a man who will take care of me because this country, or it's different when you're a sex addict and then maybe you just want someone to catch time with. That one is different, and it's your own opinion. It's your own body. You can choose to, if that's what makes you happy, it is not good, but it is your own decision to make. But if you want to be in a serious relationship whereby if today something like this happen in jackpot, you cry and then you want to hang yourself, please be patient and trust God. Trust the process. Everybody's formula is different. The fact that mine came early, as soon as I arrived on this island, doesn't mean that yours will be the same. And I remember very well that when I arrived on this island, on the second day, I met one Nigerian guy, and this guy almost killed me. Because I was, when you get to this island, you have to look for accommodation and all these issues. And where I got that I was supposed to rent, they said the room will be available on the next Monday. So I told the agent that I don't have a place. I can't waste my money on hotel. So they should look for a place where I can stay for like 4 days. And then they finally gave me this Nigerian guy's number that they said his housemate has traveled to Nigeria. His room is empty, so I can come and rent that place. So me being in this country new, I went to live in this person's house. That night I didn't even sleep. I went to drop my bags and things. And as a foreigner like me, I also met someone at the international office. So we decided that, we are both new in this country, so let's go out and chill. When I came back, it was around 10-11 thereabout. When I came back, the door was locked. I kept knocking. My things are in, my passport, my money, like everything was in the house. This guy said that, I thought you were you were looking for help for. I said, okay, I'm looking for help. They said your room is empty and you offered me the help. Why? Is it a prison? I can't go out. The person that I went out with, I should go and stay with the person, and seized all my things, my food. Yes, so I was stranded. And I remember so well, I told you, next month I'll be 1 year. It was winter time and I was freezing outside. I almost died. So someone came to help me. We called the police before this guy gave me my passport and my luggage.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. So I had the bitterness and then the sweet parts. I met a guy who I thought he was sweet. It wasn't relationship issue, but look at how it went. Why are you complaining I'm coming home late? That means you like me. If you don't like me, why will you ask me that? How am I coming home late? That means most probably if I was sleeping inside, then most probably you would have raped me. So let's be conscious of the people we meet, and let's try and steady. And I don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody.
Exactly. So thank you so much. I feel like I've learned a lot from what you said, and I want us to move to a different aspect, which is actually the aspect of HR. When students or when people are here are actually looking for a job, like a serious job, not a side hustle, but like maybe they want to put their degree or whatever they've learned, want to apply to a job. What are some skills that make a student instantly more hireable?
In North Cyprus, all you need to do is just one thing. No, two things. One is either you learn the Turkish language, or you try and look for a job in the school in which you are working in. You are schooling in the school that you are. There are a lot of jobs that you can get in the school. Aside that, you learn the language. If you learn the language, trust me, you find an amazing job. Especially if you can speak English and you learn Turkish. You can even become a receptionist at hotels, casinos. The last time I even had an offer at a casino, but I couldn't speak Turkish, so I couldn't get it. But like, these casinos work with a lot of internationals. In Cyprus, it is forbidden for a casino to have only Turkish people. They prefer more foreigners and less locals. So that is where, and a lot of people who come to these casinos are from outside the country, because it is illegal for a Cypriot to be seen in a casino. You'll be arrested. It's illegal for, yes, it's illegal for a student to also be at the casino if you are not a worker. So casino jobs are very open if you can speak Turkish. Hospitality industry too is very high. So just learn the language. Just learn. If you can't learn the language, learn a skill and work for yourself.
Okay, one more thing on this aspect. Do you believe networking is more important than your CV? And if you do believe that, what is one way that students or people here can improve their networking?
Yes, by joining churches, by attending programs, conference. There are a lot. There are some people on this island, they are not open-minded at all. When they don't even visit some type of restaurant. I remember the last time I went to some restaurant and then someone was looking at me. They were like, they've never seen an African in this restaurant before.
Really?
Yes. And I'm like, why? They were like, they always see white people here, so they don't feel. No. Networking is, maybe you might find someone there. Do you understand? So let's not be reserved. Let's not be afraid. Be confident when you walk into any room or any place you find yourself. Because if you are wearing your confidence, is one of the most beautiful thing you can ever wear. If you're a confident person, trust me, the room will go quiet for you, and you can demand the room, and the room will follow your demand. So networking, to me, I feel like networking is very important. Even if you decide to finish your PhD, your highest form of education, and you don't know someone, you still be where you are. If you don't have a good relationship with your professors, nobody will write
A
a
good
reference. Nobody
reference,
will
yes.
reference you. So networking is very important. Like, networking is very important. And also with our CVs, the last time I asked someone for a CV and the person gave me 3 sheets of CV. Please, CV is supposed to be on just 1 page, because people, HR managers don't read too much. They just want the necessary information, your school, your experience, and some detailed things. Just on what is 2 page? No, CV is not supposed to be 2 pages at all. I don't know why people do that. You ask someone for CV and just one place they are working, so many job description, and then they are explaining what they do and blah blah. Meanwhile, they'll come to the field and they just can't do anything. CV is a place where people lie a lot. So we HR managers, we don't believe CVs. That's why after CV, we call for interview. You come, we look at you, and people too are good at speaking, but they don't actually do the work. That is why we examine you, we take you through the process, give you 6 months probation before we say, this person is good. Let's now give her a contract
job,
or
yeah.
something. So CV, keep it simple as possible, and always be open-minded. If it is new food, try it. You meet people, they are drinking coffee, try it. I'm not saying go and smoke, try it. I'm not saying go and sniff cocaine, try it, because that is where the networking starts from. And networking is a very powerful tool. And I always say that you can have friends that are rich, but it is good people that helps people, not rich people.
Exactly.
So sometimes your networking, you can meet people that are looking like they have nothing. Don't underestimate anybody. Because good people can also be poor and can also be rich. I remember I had a friend when I was doing my master's. I was in a class full of rich people who had businesses. They're in their 50s. Some of them were parliamentarian members and all of that. And I completed my master's with still no job. The person that looked for a job for me doesn't even have a house. So network with your mind. Don't say, oh, because these people are rich people, you want to be networking with rich people. No, network with everybody, and don't underestimate anybody, because trust me, it will shock you that the people that will help you have nothing.
We have one last segment, which is my favorite segment personally, which I like to call the hot take segment. We pick a topic, we talk about the topic, and we give our perspectives, because everybody's opinion matters. So today's topic is: your degree is your backup plan, your skills are your actual plan. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's true? Do you think it's false? Do you think
It is 100% true, because I can vouch and firmly stand with confidence and say that the most money I have ever made was from my skill, not from my job. And we all need to take our skills very serious, because we are coming from a place, especially in Africa, where we are being told that go to school, and then they say that, oh, if they take you to those informal places to go and learn how to sew, fix your nails, that means you will not become you are not being accepted as, like, it's still like a place for an illiterate to go. But it's a big lie. It's a big lie. Acting is a skill. It's a calling. Makeuping is a skill. A lot of these things are really fetching people money, and people are having millions in their account out of these skills. Meanwhile, we are still working at a bank and we are receiving less than $1,000 a month. We can't even travel. We can't even buy certain things for ourselves unless our partners support us before we are, or our mothers or our fathers will say, okay, my child, add this to your money and go and buy it. We are coming from a place whereby we respect education, degree, masters, this. so much. And you know, when I was doing my masters, most of my classmates have their own business going on. They have their skills they are making money from, which is not coming from degree. They only came to do masters for shaggy reasons, because they meet people that try to bring them down, tarnish their image, or make them feel low of themselves. That is why they are doing their masters, just to say that, yeah, I have masters. But trust me, there are a lot of people, because even the people that we even finish the sorry, I just saw someone. The people that we went to, who were having first class in their undergraduates, most of them are not doing well. Some of them are doing well. Most of them are not doing well in life, because they're always going to work from 8 to 5, 8 to 5, 8 to 5. And some of these people that they didn't even step into the classroom are making money big time. Look at Cardi B. They are making money out of their skills. Do you understand? You picture, let's take our presidents off. The people that are really making money. The one who created Facebook, is it not a skill, software skills? Most probably they didn't even go and do PhD or anything, but they are really making millions each and every minute. And we are here, we are saying, oh, we are going to school, we have degree and masters. No, so degree is just a backup plan. When nothing goes on well for you, you use your degree. To me, that is what I feel.
Okay, it's your opinion, everything matters. Thank you so much. One last thing before we leave our audience to think about everything you've told them. Do you have any advice for any about anything at all for anybody watching?
My advice to everyone watching is that learn how to be patient and learn how to be confident, because these two things will take you to wherever you want to go in life. Learning how to be, because sometimes we are impatient, like there's something we need and the thing is not coming, and we are sometimes not having the patience in you makes you do a lot of stupid things, makes you end up in a wrong relationship, letting some stupid boy have sex with you, taking some decisions that are not meant to, you are not even supposed to be there, but you are there because you are not patient enough, and people disrespect you because you are putting yourself on people just in the name of, I really want to make it in life. Let's be patient and always be confident.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed just as much as I did. I definitely did learn a lot, and I hope you guys have a lot to think of over. Please be sure to subscribe, to like, to share, and I will also tag my guest, so in case you want to see her page or communicate with her, she'll always be available for you guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. Bye.
Bye.